Barstool.
Oktoberfest. Alright, we're reviewing
There you go.
Cabin in the Woods, which Matt has been raving about for God knows how long. Since I've known Matt, he's been talking about this movie.
We don't sit throughout the whole movie and watch the movie whole. We wholly move the movie, and we take breaks and we smoke cigarettes.
My cigarette's not lit, motherfucker.
We decided to take a break and smoke a cigarette outside.
Oh no!
She fell off the porch. She tumbled off her chair, hit the table, and fucking flung one of my mom's fucking statues. It's like this caveman seance circle of cavemen.
God!
And honestly, I think it looks better now. It went from seance to hey-hey-ance. And a Santa level fucking hand seance.
I drank way too much to really get into it.
Before the movie. We didn't.
We did. I did. And so I'm really fucking drunk.
She's bleeding and her head fell up.
Ow!
Gail, we don't smoke in here.
Never. We really don't. Fuck tars over here. We got 3 of them tonight.
The least barstool. And the most barstool.
And I did get to enjoy it. And I did get to see the aspects of other horror movies during the movie. Fuck, cunt, bitch, whore, dick, whatever.
Heather fell off the roof. If only we knew how to separate our personal business from our movie reviews.
Oh no, Matt! Matt! We're gonna talk about that movie now. Matt, tell him who owns this motherfucking house. Let's just give her a review. I gave it a thumbs up because I thought it was cool how they like did the whole horror movie. We just ruined the whole thing. I don't want him to feel. Matt, let's talk about the movie. We're too drunk to do this. You know that, right? We're way too drunk.
Cabin in the Hood.
No, it's Cabin in the Woods, and it's about these people that are being controlled by the government. Love there.
There's 5 stereotypes. There are
the slut,
the
jock,
the jock,
scholar,
the
fool,
and
the virgin. You bit me! Holy fuckballs!
It's when the priest rapes the little altar boy.
Holy
altar balls. Holy altar balls.
I got a bump on my head, I got a bite on my leg.
There's 5 people in the woods and they're fucking having a party, they're drinking. You think that you know this movie, but you don't. You don't know this movie. This fucking basement opens up. So they go down and they're playing with...
Holy fuck, man.
They're playing with all these artifacts and they're like touching the beer. They're lighting the lighter. They're playing with the mouse. Let's read the diary first. They could have chose any relic.
But they chose the diary, which is a remnant of
Heather caught on to this. Heather caught on to this. She's like, this is every horror movie.
If you're a horror fan, if you're fuck, you're not gonna burn me now, bitch.
Oh.
Matt thinks he's Christian Grey and he thinks he's gonna give me pain. But
I'm not.
He's gray, but
50 Shades Freed. I'm not 50 Shades Darker or Afraid.
Matt!
Oh no, I ruined her porn. What do you have to say about 50 Shades? I'm gonna find my 50 Shades of Gay before she finds her 50 Shades of Grey.
Honey, you're gonna win that bet. See that fucking dumbass down on the floor right now? I've asked that fucker to bite me, and he's never done. This is a bite, Matt.
This is a light my own cigarette night. Go to the cabin in the woods because they're in a cabin in the woods. There's a good point to this story. There's scientists that are gonna bet on what's gonna happen in this movie, and it happens to be the redneck zombies. You know that we've ruined the podcast because our barstool left us.
It's great. It's good. It's fun. But they set up a thing for a sacrifice. They think they need a sacrifice for something, so they mind control these people to go to this cabin.
The slut and her boyfriend, the jock, go outside to have sex. But while they're outside to have sex, the slut is the whore is about to, she's unzipping her shit, whatever, unfucking doing her boobs.
And they're gonna fuck.
And then she's like, no wait, it's too cold, let's go back inside. And the fucking research fucking people are
government.
Like, the government is like, no. No.
No, I need to know this.
We aren't doing it that way.
Okay.
They're like, we are going to turn the temperature up. She's about to fucking take her clothes off outside. And you know what? That's not enough. We're going to release some endorphins in this bitch so that she can fucking get horny as fuck. And she takes off her clothes outside. They have sex while they're having sex outside. And they're like, well, where are we going to have sex? All of a sudden, let's turn the lights up on this certain spot. Ah, fucking, they brighten the light, and they're like, oh, let's lay down and have sex right here. So they have sex right there. All of a sudden, fucking, the whore's hand gets stabbed. Whores don't get a second chance. And then, fucking, the jock runs. He runs into the house and he's like, fucking the whore died. Oh no. And all of a sudden they open the door. She's like, no, that's not true. They open the door. Fucking there's like fucking redneck zombie standing there.
Matt, our review is fucked.
So we are gonna continue. We're gonna continue this view tomorrow when we understand things. We have to understand what is going on in this movie. We don't. I do, but we don't. We don't.
Hey.
Heather is gone. Heather is gone.
So, this is our second attempt.
Second attempt.
So last night we filmed a review of Cabin in the Woods, and we both
were a little bit drunk.
We way overdid it. This movie isn't very easy to talk about.
Not at all. We're actually going to tell you about the movie this time.
It's a fucking it's a really difficult movie to talk about because it's different than any horror movie I've ever seen.
I think it's sci-fi.
Joss Whedon wrote this movie, and we all know him from Buffy, and he's a sci-fi writer, basically. He takes a science spin on horror. Matt has a really good breakdown of this movie, and I agree with most of his assessment. I just have just a little bit different, but that's okay. We're past the fucking someone getting upset about me disagreeing with him thing. That's part of a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship that we have.
For loosening up a gay person's asshole. And that was the beautiful start of a lovely friendship. You think you know this story, and you don't, unless you saw the movie.
We find out the scientists are actually orchestrating this trip that these 5 stereotyped people are going to take to this cabin in the woods.
The scientists are influencing them to act their
with
stereotypes. Because this blonde girl, this girl, she dyed her hair blonde, and the chemicals in her hair were making her dumber, influencing the cliche American horror movie of 5 kids in a cabin in the woods.
Right. Because the slut makes out with a fucking wolf. When I make out with a wolf, I always end up dead.
She tongued it hard.
Yeah, she really gets into it. Husband bulge is
a boner.
These scientists are watching all of this. They're orchestrating most of it, not all.
They influence them up until the basement. They open the basement door. They pick stereotypes or whatever. Right. But after that, it's all their own choice. They place bets on what monster, because there's every monster in this movie. Like
maintenance, accounting, whatever. They all come together in this big room with all the screens, and they all take bets of
what the monster, what artifact they're gonna play with to have unleash the monster. Bitch.
Stop hitting me, Daddy.
And they chose the diary.
The Buckners come alive. Bill Buckner and Red Sox.
And they come out of the ground.
So these zombie killers are coming after everyone. They go after the whore first.
You know,
who's drinking other than us. Basically, the movie sets off. The scientists are watching the whole thing. And they all get sets in motion. The zombies come after them. See, that pisses me off about movies. They're saying you're a whore if you're sexually active. That's not right.
The reason the scientists are doing this is because they're sacrificing to the gods. So my theory of this movie...
And don't disagree with him, because then he's going to be mad at you. How am I a fucking damsel in distress? I'm not. I don't need saving. What the fuck do I need to be saved from? X is because you tried to control me and you were too jealous. I'm becoming a born-again virgin, actually.
The scientists are sacrificing to the gods in this movie, which is, I think that they are providing us, the gods, viewers of the American horror movies. I think that we are seeing the same stereotype over and over, and in the end, they say that we need to change this movie. Virgin and the stone, the fool who's supposed to die, they're like, fuck this, we're not gonna fucking die for you so you can sacrifice to the gods because we've been sacrificing for years. They're saying we're gonna change because I think they need to change American horror movies.
This isn't gonna get edited, you know.
I think it's the death of fucking horror movies, and they are saying we need to fucking change.
No.
We need to stop this stereotypical shit. We need to start making a new American horror movies. And at the end, the god kills everyone because they're like, fuck this, we're starting over.
Okay,
New
and I
original
disagree
horror
because I
movies.
think Joss Whedon, the guy that wrote this, was taking a scientific view of horror over the years, and he talked about the ancients, and the ancients represent like Freddy and Jason and Shut Up and Michael Myers. Cause let's rate it and then move on to.
I give it an A- because this is fucking
I give
awesome.
it a B+, and the only reason it doesn't get an A is because why do I not give it an A?
It makes fun of all horror movies, and it's saying that we need to fucking stop that shit because we are not fucking original like Japan.
Dylan, will you go get a towel, please? Penis nose. I've met people with penis noses. They got a split here.
That's some skill.
Fuck.
In this movie, the virgin has had sex before. Work with what we have.
Whoop 'em Gangnam style.
Tonight's review is brought to you by Sam Adams Harvest Pumpkin Ale. I'm so excited. Heather's gone.
I'm here. Alright, good night. We love you. Love you.
Bye.
We're not going to say it.
Watch the movie.
We're not going to say I love you.
Good night.
Good night. Bye.
Good night.